Momentum doesn't mean you need to overhaul your life. It just means choosing one small step and taking it. You don't have to do everything. Just pick one thing that feels real and right for you, and let that remind you that you're moving forward, even if the path still feels a little foggy.
I'm Lisa Harding, ex-EdTech CEO turned certified teacher career coach. It wasn't all that long ago that I was recruiting, interviewing, and hiring teachers for roles in corporate America. Teachers that ended up being some of my all-time best employees. Fast forward through my own career transition, where I left my role as CEO to become a stay-at-home mom. I now work with and empower teachers to transform their lives by turning their once distant career dreams into realities. In this podcast, I give you simple, actionable, step-by-step strategies to help you do the same. If you're a burnt-out teacher or simply need a change and you're looking to create a life you love, you're in the right place, friend. Let's get started.
Hi, friends. Lisa here. Can you believe the new year is already upon us? I've always loved the stretch of time between Christmas and New Year's. Things slow down just a bit, and it gives me space to reflect on the year behind me and start imagining what I want the next one to look like. There's something about a fresh start that energizes me. Even if the past year didn't go the way I planned, January feels like a blank slate, a chance to reset, refocus, and remind myself I get to decide what this year will become. I don't really do strict resolutions, but I do take time to reflect and plan, both personally and professionally. In fact, every year around this time, my business partner and I do a big planning session for the Teacher Career Transition Academy. We look at every part of the business. How can we improve what we're already offering members? What new ideas or partnerships might we explore? What back-end operations or systems can we streamline? How can we better support our coaches? Then we rank and prioritize. We think about what kind of impact each idea could have, how much effort is involved, what it would cost, what happens if we don't do it or don't do it yet. That kind of clarity is powerful. And honestly, I think the same approach applies in your personal life, especially if you're thinking about making a career change in 2026. You don't have to plan your entire year this week, but what if you took a few minutes to ask, what's most important to me this year? What do I want to feel more of? What goals really matter? At home, my husband and I talk about our financial goals, vacations we want to take, and house projects we may want to tackle. We reflect on what kind of year we want to build, not just what we want to accomplish. And this year, I'm especially excited because I have a new journaling habit that I started in 2025. Every morning, I write down my number one intention for the day and my number one priority. It's a simple practice, but it's transformed how I move through my days. That quiet reflection time, especially during this slower week with the Christmas lights still twinkling, feels like magic. So as you wrap up the year and look ahead to 2026, I want to encourage you to give yourself the gift of momentum, even if it starts small. Momentum doesn't mean you need to overhaul your life. It just means choosing one small step and taking it. Maybe it's listening to this podcast every week, putting a sticky note on your mirror that says, "This is my year," scheduling a weekly career hour just for yourself, journaling once a week to reconnect with your goals. You don't have to do all of these. Just pick one that feels real and right for you. Something that reminds you you're moving forward, even if the path still feels a little foggy. And if you're ready to take that next step, I have something exciting to share. We're kicking off 2026 with a free live event on January 31st called the Career Kickoff. It's designed to help teachers like you reflect on what's working, reset your goals, and move forward with more clarity and confidence this year. We'll talk about mindset, about mapping your goals, about momentum, and about the exact steps teachers are taking to launch new careers. It's going to be inspiring, actionable, and a perfect way to start your year strong. I'll drop the link in the show notes so you can register. Again, it's totally free. Let's make 2026 the year you stop spinning your wheels and finally find a career that lights you up. If this episode helped you feel a little more focused or encouraged, I'd love for you to share it with a teacher friend who needs to hear it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and leave a quick review. It helps more teachers find us, and it truly means so much to me. Happy 2026, friends! Let's build some momentum together. And remember, the journey is just the beginning. Embrace the adventure.